Hello dear friends, we welcome you today on two channels, ALLATRA TV Odessa as usual and ALLATRA TV United Kingdom. We have a very special guest, that's why today's interview we have in English. Tanya, could you introduce our guest please?
Sure, Dim. Thank you so much. Today we're having an interview with a beautiful lady. Let me introduce Elena Dunder. Elena is a TV host and international model, a winner and owner of the most prestigious titles in the global beauty industry. Elena is Miss Ukraine International 2021, who is now preparing to represent Ukraine at Miss International 2021 in the USA. Elena is a founder of charitable foundation, The Soul's Beauty, for helping children. Also, laureate of the most prestigious national award, 100 Successful Ukrainians, delegate in United Nations Conference, and formerly a delegate to European Youth Parliament. Hello, Elena.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today. We know that your schedule is not that easy. And first of all, we would like to ask you, could you tell us more about your mission in life? What inspires you and what motivates you personally in your activity, and why helping people is the priority for you?
First of all, I'm thankful for invitation. I'm glad to be here and to have this interview with you. I think this is gonna help us to involve more people willing to know more about the creative society, to know what is it, to know how to deal with it if they want to unite, if they want to be involved in that or not. With my activities, as I'm in beauty pageants, as I am the last contest that I won, I'm very proud to represent Ukraine and to go to the United States to be Miss Ukraine International 2021. One of our missions are also to be nice to others, to be positive, to do nice things, to do only good things in life, and to spread it all over the world with good missions. So for the beauty contest where I'm going to, every girl who is representing her country is willing, and it's a must, to present her own project about good things in life. From my side, it is charity, because charity is a part of my life. So I'm the founder of charitable foundation, The Soul's Beauty, and we help children. And we're doing our best to make kids happy, because I think kids are our future, so it's very important. Other girls, for example, in beauty pageants industry, they have to, in this particular beauty pageant, Miss International, they have to present their own project about the good things in life, about how they want to change this world, what they want to do to change the world. And some of the organizations like protecting women's rights, some of them they have projects about helping kids, like the American ones. I heard she's presenting like the organization Feed America. Like all the troubles we have in the world, problems, we have to raise them, we have to find a solution how to fix them, and we have to act. So we have to be kind of unique in this, find the unique project that we are really interested, that we know, that we want to introduce, how to fix this issue, how do we fight for it, what do we do, like what kind of activities, and to present it. And the best, who's really working hard, who's really like very hard working and doing the best job for this, I think it matters a lot. It will help her a lot, and that way that she can win the beauty pageant generally. But in my opinion, any person you are active, like I am very active and social person, but in my opinion, it's not necessarily to be active and social. It only depends on your internal will. If you have this will to change the world, if you have this will to help people, if you're very nice inside, you have these good qualities, you can do that. It doesn't matter what is your activities about and what is it involved. So it's all about your internal will. What do you really want? And if you have that will, because it means a lot. If you have no will, then you might not do anything and nothing will change. So I might answer like that.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you. Everything depends on everything starts from our inner will. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Elena. It's a strong ladies doing really big changes in the world. And
Thanks.
it's good that you are a lot there, and everyone represents. There's no beauty contest for men, right? In this kind of only ladies.
Unfortunately.
So it's really inspiring. And you travel a lot. You've seen a lot of people, and you participate in really huge, important projects. So it will be interesting for our viewers to hear from your side an opinion. What unites all people, despite all the differences we have, like skin color or religion, etc., etc. What do you think?
In my opinion, it's internal will, because it doesn't matter what nationality, what age, what culture, what race. It all depends on your will, if you really want to change something, if you really want to do something, because it's either yes or no. Most of people, either they want to do it or they don't want to do it. So I've traveled to most of countries in the world. I've been anywhere. I have friends and I know people, and I like to meet people. I like to know different cultures, to meet new people, and to speak to other nationalities, and just to find out the differences in our cultures and everything else. And it's kind of different, but all that unites all of us, it's same everywhere. Either we have that will or not. And believe me, if a person really wants to do something, we can do that. I heard scientifically, that the human can use only, nowadays, can use only 10% of our brain. If we could use 100%, we would already fly to the sky, to the universe, and we would already be on a higher level than now.
Without any tools.
Yes, without anything. We could do many things right now. But for maximum we can do right now, we can achieve many things in technologies nowadays. There are already technologies are developing very fast. But what I mean is that if we really have the will to do something, every person can achieve anything. If you really even just want to be a millionaire tomorrow and you have nothing today, you can do that. You can, if you really have that will. Look just at me, I was never even thinking or dreaming. Well, I had some dreams, but I never thought that I would achieve something that I achieved. But I really had that strong will. I saw this goal and I was trying to go to it slowly, step by step, slowly, but I put this purpose, this goal that I really want to achieve it. I really want to reach, I want to be someone one day. I put some special goals that I want to achieve, and slowly I go to them because I have that strong will, and I just go. I don't let myself go down, always look up and always go to it. So if a person, no matter what kind of person, anyone, if you really have that strong will of achieving something, in our case, changing the world, we can easily do that. If we really deeply, sincerely want it, if we really want to do it, we can, with no issues, do it. Really, I think so.
Thank you so much for such inspiring words. We can really change the world, and we also believe it. And we also would like to ask you what you personally have found for you in the project Creative Society. Why this project is interesting to you?
Creative Society, I think, is a place where everyone feels happy, where we just get away from the consumer society that we have nowadays. Everywhere we have so many problems. We are sinking. As I read in many literature, we are like an island in the middle of the wide river, and we need to escape somehow. We need to build that bridge so we can overcome all those problems and things that we have today. Of course, there are many organizations that are trying to raise all those problems and try to fix them. But the idea of Creative Society that I like, that there is already a certain plan, like 8 foundations, and there is a particular plan for 3 points that we can do, and how we can reach the final goal, how we can really change the world and be living in all that happy society with happy people, with completely no problems, completely different world, different mentality, different attitude, the perfect place, like heaven that we are all dreaming about. I think it's all possible, and as I said, all of us want that. Most of us, I would say. We all want to live in heaven, in a very nice, friendly and happy society. So if we all unite and have that will to change something, we would do that.
Yeah, great. Actually, one of our questions was for you to describe how you see it, but you already did it. So just to specify, it's interesting to know, because a lot of people saying that if everyone is happy, there are no problems, so what people gonna do in such kind of society? And it's not good, we're not agree on that, right? So what do you think people gonna do when all the problems are solved? And how are they gonna live in such a society?
They will live happily with no problems. They will live happily, they will enjoy their life, enjoy every day. And of course, life is all about problems and things and going up and downs. It is life, it is called life, and getting your own new experiences and differences. But who wouldn't want to live in such a perfect society, in such a heaven, with having no problems, no headaches, no issues, just relaxing and just enjoying life, because life is so short. And everyone understands that, and we have to appreciate that and enjoy every moment, really.
We can easily add this thing to the list of things which unite all people around the world, is wish to be happy, to enjoy life, and to live in a happy, creative society. Absolutely agree with you, and thank you so much. And I would like to tell that last year, on 20th of December, a great online conference, Creative Society United Weekend, took place. And people from all around the world gathered together to speak about the most crucial topics and to raise very important questions for every human and for whole our society. Such questions as what is creative society and how to build it, what is true unification and how can people unite and on what basis, and what is the role of every person in building of such a society. Actually, I'm recommending to everyone to watch this unique conference, but now we are inviting you, dear viewers, and Elena, to watch a short video from this conference.
This Creative Society project was born by the initiative of the people themselves. After we carried out many social surveys, interviews, conferences, and well, we talked to many people really all over the world. These 8 foundations of the Creative Society is the result of the desire, the demand of the people themselves, because they talk about it. They tell us how they want to live, where, in what world, in what kind of society they want to live, what values are the most important for them. And after analyzing everything, we understand that yes, there are these 8 foundations that now we can share with everybody. It is a complex of values of each person in this world.
Elena, you have also already mentioned about these 8 foundations, and I want to remind to our viewers that the whole article about 8 foundations of creative society, which is called The Stages and Foundations of Building the Creative Society, you can read on our website ALLATRAunites.com. And now we are going to discuss with our guest some of these foundations. The first foundation to discuss is going to be the human's life. Dear viewers, you're going to see it on your screens, and Elena, would you be so kind to read this foundation for our viewers?
To read it, right?
Yeah.
Human life. Human life is the highest value. Life of any human has to be protected as one's own. The goal of society is to ensure and guarantee the value of each human's life. There is not and never can be there anything else more valuable than a human's life. If one human is valuable, then all people are valuable.
Thank you so much. And we have a question for you. Can you explain why this foundation is so important for you?
Particularly all of them, or about the first one?
The first one, yeah.
The first one, because it is obvious we have to appreciate the value of our life. And life is so short. Every person has a right to live and to enjoy and to be happy, and life is the most important thing that we have. And the thing about here that you have to appreciate the other's life. If you appreciate the value of the other person's life, then we're gonna do it to each other. Then we're gonna appreciate our lives. So it is very important.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I could not say better. It's always important to start from the first foundation, because what is more valuable than human's life? Nothing. But we move on slowly to the second one. I will ask to show it to our viewers as well, so I can read it as well. Human freedom, that's the name of the second foundation. Every human is born with the right to be a human being. All people are born free and equal. Everyone has the right to choose. There can be no one and nothing on earth above a human. His freedom and rights. The implementation of human rights and freedoms must not violate the rights and freedoms of others. You've chosen this foundation as well to discuss, so it touched you, right? Could you share why?
Freedom is one of the most important things nowadays, because what we can do without freedom, every person has to be free. There are so many problems existing nowadays in the world that are touching freedoms, and we are fighting for it, and in so many countries this issue is raised, and they are trying to find the solution and how to make this problem disappear and to avoid it, because nowadays there are many people, a huge number of population that people are suffering from it. Not everyone is free, but we all are born to be free. We have to be free. That's the key. So I think as for the creative society, this foundation, the second one, I think this is the second important one, and it is true. It is very important. In my opinion, we couldn't do anything if we were not free. Freedom is the most important thing to build a creative society and happy world that we want to live in. And I would like to give you like an example. There is, maybe it's kind of a silly one, but there is an event called Burning Man. This event is held in the United States of America. I've never been there, but I heard about it a lot. Why I'm saying about it? Because it reminds me partly the creative society that we want to build. So what is the main key? As I have heard, this is the event somewhere in the desert with nowhere, where people surrounded like from all over the world, from different countries, they gather, they go there for a certain reason, just to build a world that never exists anywhere, that they want to create one day. First of all, they build this place, this town, the city in the middle of nothing, in nowhere, in desert. So all the people come, as I said, from different parts of the world. There are no rules. And the first thing which impressed me when I knew about it, that there is no money. In this world that they built, there are no money. You can't buy anything, you can't sell anything, everything is for free. So all people are living in peace and being happy. Anything they need to do, like to buy something, to fix something, to eat food, drinks, anything. So this is just something amazing to me. How come you come and everything is for free? This will probably exist somewhere on a different planet, not in our world, because nowadays on our earth everything is based on money. Financial things are very important and the first thing that comes nowadays. But I think it shouldn't be like that. We have to appreciate the human relations. We have to be more moral. We have to change it. So in this particular event, everything that's happening there, people are friendly, people are chilling, enjoying and relaxing and enjoying life, because everything is easy. People are helping each other with no benefit, no advantage, no particular purpose. They just do it because they just want to do it. There are many other things about that event, but generally, coming back to the topic of the creative society, it is very important, especially if we want to build a society. It's very important if we could provide free food, like free house, free food, free education, free medicine, free insurance guarantees to the person, so all people could live happily with no problems. They wouldn't have any headaches, issues. They would just be able to live, not to survive, because nowadays I think most of the people, they try to survive in the world. They don't live, they don't enjoy, they don't really live the life, like to really live it. But they try to survive, they try to fix those issues. And how many issues are still rising and rising? There every day some other issues going, and not so many people, unfortunately, are trying to fix this, and not many problems are being fixed. So in my opinion, if we follow those foundations and with this particular plan for the creative society, everyone would be happy.
Absolutely. I loved your words when you said a person was born to be free. And you gave us a very good example. And we know that it is absolutely possible right now to unite about this beautiful idea and to build such type of society. We have all opportunities, we have all technology just to unite and to do it. Actually, you have already mentioned about the third foundation of creative society. I will read it for our viewers. Human safety. No one and nothing in society has the right to create threats to the life and freedom of a human. Every human is guaranteed free provision of essential life necessities, including food, housing, medical care, education, and full social security. Scientific, industrial, and technological activities of the society should be aimed exclusively at improving the quality of human life. Guaranteed economic stability, no inflation and crisis, stable and same prices around the world, a single monetary unit, and fixed minimal taxation or no tax. The security of human and society from any kind of threats is ensured by a unified global service that deals with emergency situations. Elena, what do you think? How can people change if all our basic needs, if all their basic needs are covered? Under word basic needs, I mean good food, clean water, warm house, free and quality education and health care. How can people change if we have all these opportunities in our life? How will they live?
They will live, first of all, happily, if they wouldn't have any problems, if everything will be fixed. But if this is going to be taken care of, all those needs that people have to, then they will have no worries. Then they will have and probably be able to live and enjoy life, not just to survive, as I said, in my opinion. It's very important, yeah. But basically, also I wanted to add up to just what you said, that there are also 3 steps how to achieve that, yeah. So first of all, the creative society is, as I have understood, is that just only the basics, what it's going to turn afterwards to our happy world that we want to live in, yeah. Then we have to go into the political form, yeah, just to make a political portion, it's called parton, yeah. And after that, we have to involve as many people as possible. We have to, first of all, to spread the information about the Creative Society, and one person shares with others, and step by step, like all this spread up through the world, and it can be spread very easily today, especially with how quick all the information is being spread, especially with the internet and with other social medias. And it can be, though, it can be so. We just have to put the will, put the efforts to it, and try to spread to all the people over there. Then we can go higher, then we can go to the political thing, and then we can just have a referendum, go like to the more governmental thing, and it will turn into what we really want. But right now, on our stage right now, I think it's important to try to involve as many people as possible into that. Try to show the good parts, the bad parts, try to see if people are really interested into that, if they want to be involved, if they really have that interest. Try to involve, as I said, as many social people. Doesn't matter, all people from all over the world, doesn't matter what country, what race, nationality, or just, as I said, it's my motto in life, my favorite saying: there is a will, there is a way, because it is really so. If we have a will, as I said, to do anything, doesn't matter what, even just to change the world, we are able to do that. You know, in my experience, I had experience with that. What I mean is that I was a delegate in European Youth Parliament, where we were doing kind of the same things. We were trying to raise the problems, find the problems of the society nowadays, like very few world problems, global problems. And we were trying to find ways how to fix them, how to avoid raising them again, and how to change the situation going on. I was regularly attending the conferences of the United Nations as well, so this topic is very close to me. But what I know for sure, that if people really want something, if they have that will, they can do anything. And that is so.
Nothing to add, you're absolutely right. The first stage of building the Creative Society, it's informational, and it is the most important.
Yeah, that's why we're trying very hard to bring people's attention to all these important topics. And one of the ways, actually, it's online conferences that we conduct on regular basis. Like we mentioned before, on 20th of December we had, there was a second actually, and the third one on 20th of March. And the name of that one was Creative Society What the Prophets Dreamed Of. It was actually very interesting. We invite everyone who still didn't watch it for some reason, go ahead, search in YouTube or Google, it can be easily found. And the topics that are raised are actually vital, and they're heart-touching, because no matter what religion you are, or you may be atheist, that's all right. The prophets, they taught the same. The same knowledge was given for thousands of years ago for everyone, despite all the differences. And we raised really, maybe sometimes sharp topics, but it's the time. The time has come, and we need to stand up and do something. As you say, we need to find that will inside. And there's a nice video we want to show now from this conference, and we're going to continue after that. So in this short video, we wanted to show to all our viewers that there is always a chance, right? This chance comes during your life continuously, and it's up to us to choose to take the shovel and use it or not, right? So that's what you do,
Exactly.
right? This is your motto. There is a will, there is a way.
Of course.
And this will comes only from inside. Of course, someone can force you to do, but it's not the will, right, from inside. And our question will be, what could motivate people to unite around this great idea of creative society and to move forward very quickly?
Desire to live happily. All people want to live in a happy world. All people want to live with no problems, no issues, with no headache. If they really see the way, if they really see that this is gonna work, this will have the future, if they see the plan, if they see that at the end they will achieve to what they really want, then it's worth taking it, it's worth doing it. Is in anything you do, you see the final result. If there is something that you like, if you will get the final result, then you really want to do it, then you start doing something. So if you see the plan, if you see the final goal, that okay, so let me help, let me spread the information, let me do those actions, and at the end, if we all do that, we will find and we will get to the main point where we will reach this happy environment, happy world. And it's all realistic, it's not just dreams, it's all that we really, if we do it, then we will achieve it. Then yes, of course, all people, like, it's everywhere like this. If you really see that, if you really want just to get where you just, in anything you do, you start doing it. You have to see the things, you have to see if you're really interested in that idea, if you're, because many people, they are happy with whatever they have in their life, but only people who want really to change something, to live in a happy and better world, then they will do it. Of course, I think, in my opinion, we have to show people what is this creative society, our ideas. We have to try to involve as many people as possible, just try to meet people, just try to spread information via the internet and many other ways. Through the media platforms today, you can do it, as I heard, from any country in the world, not just in Ukraine. You can connect people from Africa, US, different continents, Australia, and you can easily involve like people, any race, any age, any nationality.
That's true. That's what we're actually doing at the moment, because parallel we have another stream which is Kaleidoscope of Facts. The huge project, thousands of people were involved behind the scene, and now speakers from different countries spreading this knowledge at the same moment with us.
Really, that's very interesting actually. So it's like an international platform,
yeah,
where
of
you
course.
can.
Now we moved like globally to international. All the projects are international, because Creative Society is not a project of Ukraine or some other country. It touches the lives of everyone.
It's not a national thing, it's more like international, like global thing. So you can do anything.
Earthly project.
It's really amazing. So especially with such possibilities, especially with internet and today's technologies, we can really do that so fast. If we really, like, me, you, we have like this will, we will spread it with other people will spread it to the other people, and it goes like that very fast. So I think it's all depends on the will, and if we want, we have those abilities to do it easily. Yeah,
absolutely. Elena, may I ask you to wish something to those people who still don't know anything about Creative Society project, and to those who already participate in it? So, I mean, to all people from all around the world, what would you wish them?
I would like to say to all the viewers and to everyone that if you really have a will to do something, you will do it. It all depends on your internal situation and internal feeling. I always wanted to do something good in life. That's why I'm doing charity. Charity is a part of my life. And I'm very happy, and it really makes me happy to help other people. I feel better. And I really want to change this world. We're doing some maybe small things, but good things. So the same I would wish to everyone. If you have that desire to change the world or to do some good things, do that. Don't wait, but remember always that with small steps, and if we all unite, everything is possible.
United we can.
United we can.
Thank you for such warm words. And you know, in these interviews that we are conducting, we use the rule of 6 handshakes, as we told you before. It means that we're all connected around the globe within 5 or less people that we know, right? And usually we ask our guests if you have someone in mind that you would like to nominate for such an interview as we have today, or maybe online, because it's very easy, as you said, to do now. Do you have any friend or acquaintance that you could name now? If not, that's all right.
I have many friends, of course, many people that would be, but specifically in English, or it doesn't matter what
It doesn't
English?
matter.
Doesn't matter? Yes, easily, of course. Let's say my best friend Daria. She's a very nice person.
Daria it is.
Yeah.
Daria, we're waiting for you.
She'll be very happy to come and to have an interview with you and to get involved in the project and know more about it, I think, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I would like to address something to our viewers. You have a chance to be the part of our next live broadcast and also to participate in building of the creative society. To do it, it is very easy. Just visit our website ALLATRAunites.com. There you see a big red Join Us button. By pressing which you express your wish to live in a creative society. And please do not hesitate to join us. Creative society, it's not a local or a limited project. It's a project for all our humanity. And especially now, when we have a chance to unite around this idea, to build a society where every human could live happily and feel comfortably in all areas of life. So let's unite and build and make such a society our reality.
Thank you. It was an honor and a pleasure for me to spend this beautiful Thursday evening with Miss Ukraine, with you, Tanya, as well.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to see all of you, our friends, next time in our studio online as well. Anything else you would like to add?
Yes, I would like to add something. We have already mentioned about the global conference, Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of. It was a really significant event in the whole history of our civilization. And among the speakers, there was a famous singer, Abraham Rousseau. He made a present for all people, a beautiful song. And now we are going to invite you and our viewers to watch a short video and to listen to this song. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks to our viewers, and thanks to our technical team. See you on ALLATRA TV Odessa. Bye.
Too many hearts fall down with no place to run. We can't turn away like it's okay now. There's too much to be done. It's time to reach out to the broken. We need to let them know they're not alone. Let's be the difference that they can see. All it takes is just one day. Let's be the hands that hold them, and the hope that heals the hurting. Let's wrap our arms around them and show the love that they've been searching for. There's so much place called home. Who's gonna take them in? And the hungry on a broken road, facing the night again. We can't ignore them when we can all see that the hope they need is up to you and me. They need a reason to believe. All it takes is just one deed. Let's be the hands that hold them, and the hope that heals the hurting. Let's wrap our arms around them and show the love that they've been searching for. There's so much we can do when our hearts come shining through. Let's be the change that it takes to save the world. Brothers and sisters, I say to you, love one another, care for each other, and for just a moment, let's set aside our own needs and our own desires so that we can help change someone's life. We can make a difference. We can pick up those who have fallen down. But first we must be willing to give. We must be willing to sacrifice. Because after all, love is sacrifice. So give to those who really need our help. Let's come together now and make this a better place. Good deeds can save the world. Let's save the world. Let's be the hands that hold them,